Hey, this is Godí, and you're watching the tea behind the music. We're just gonna get straight into it. So, there's a lot of people that are against LGBTQ education because they feel like it sexualizes children, but I feel like that's far from the truth. What we actually need is to normalize it and make it accessible for kids to, one, understand who they are as people, but also to create an environment where they do feel safe to be themselves, because being gay, being bi, being part of the community isn't about your sexuality. It's about love and it's about your identity. It's way bigger than that. So the fact that there's children out there that are struggling is just, it's baffling to me that nobody looks out for them. Everybody says protect the children, but nobody's really doing anything to help the children. You know what I mean? Like, I've known I was gay since I was 6 years old. So to me, that was normal. I didn't really think about it much. Like you said, you're a kid. You don't really care about this stuff. You just know you have feelings towards certain people. And it doesn't matter because you're not going to tell them. You're a little kid. But it didn't become a problem until other people made it a problem, because I was okay with myself. I was happy with who I was. And unfortunately, that's not how everybody saw it. My first introduction to understanding like the gay community and myself was I was watching this show called Cristina. And I used to call this the Mexican version of Ellen. Because it was just a talk show and she had blonde hair. She just reminded me of Ellen, you know? She's the Mexican... Christina is the Mexican Ellen. But I was watching the show, and in the show they had a homosexual couple, and they were talking about, you know, their love for each other and how it made them stronger to stick together. But I didn't hear that. All I heard was we got terrorized, people were beating us up, we couldn't hold hands in public, we couldn't be free. And when I was little, I looked at that and I was like... how do I cancel this gay subscription? I don't want to be a part of this community. And I joke about it now, but at the time it did suck. Like being a kid and realizing that you are not accepted or loved and people will beat you up just for being yourself, that really sucks. Like I'm so glad I'm still alive. I'm so glad I'm still here, but it really made me change everything that I do. I stopped singing, I stopped dancing, I stopped, enjoying my life. Like, even something as simple as drawing. I used to draw their favorite cars in their favorite color, and then I would put a heart next to it. And I am so thankful that I did not put my initials in it. Like, I would be like J plus B for Victor or something, whatever. That would have got me in trouble right away. Like, it was already a problem that I was so affectionate as a kid that that would have made it worse. Like, these kids would have gone home to their parents and been like, look, Mom, look what somebody drew for me today. And they'd just be like, the parents would be like, oh my God, there's a girl that loves you and blah, 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 blah. They'll be like, no, it was a boy. And they're like, who was it? Why is he putting a heart with your initials together? I'm so glad that saved me, because honestly, that would have got me in trouble. And this was back in Mexico, so like everybody knew each other. Thank God, because I really would have been unsafe. But honestly, it's the reason why education matters and why we should teach kids about queer stories and queer life, just so that they can understand that part of themselves, and also to not make them feel like they're different, because the truth is we're not different from each other. We're all the same inside. The only thing different between me and the next person is just what we do, what we like, because we're all different in our own ways. And being queer is such a small part of who we are as people. Like, baby, I'm a music artist, I'm a performer, there's just so many things about me. The most important part is that I stand wholeheartedly with my character, how I lead with kindness, and how I treat other people. That's really what matters in life. And that's what we should be teaching the youth. Like, we're really still at a time where gay marriage is like a threat to straight marriages for some reason. Like, baby, what? How does my love for somebody else threaten your marriage? Is it that weak? Are you guys not solid? Like, didn't you promise to love each other no matter what? Like, what are you doing? I'm sorry, what? And they always bring up like, God made one man and one woman and blah, blah, blah. God made monkeys. God made sharks. God created everything in this universe. And the most important thing is that God loves all of us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. We wouldn't be who we are if it wasn't for God. I had to learn so much over the years to rechange my mindset over God because of how people treated us. And it sucks that this happens. And honestly, the real truth is a lot of these men that are so homophobic are actually gay themselves. That's the truth. Like, they hate gay people, they hate women, they don't like their wives. Why do you think they act the way they act? Why do you think they're so scared of gay people? Why do you think gay people threaten their marriages? Because they're gay. If a gay person comes near them, they can't control themselves. They don't feel like they deserve love, and the worst part is They date these women, they ruin their lives, they take their youth away, they stop them from meeting the true person of their dreams because they're just wasting their time. Like, you don't really love that woman. You're just there because you want to live this straight life and seem like God Almighty. And the truth is, God doesn't want that for you. God made you who you are so you can be yourself. But now, instead of choosing to heal that part of you and make yourself stronger and help other people, you choose to attack gay people, fight against your own rights, and destroy women's lives. And not stand tall, even though I'm sitting against that. But I do want to say, I understand how they get to that point because I used to be a homophobe myself. I could not stand being near any gay guy because I was afraid of who I was, and I was afraid that if they looked in my eyes that they would see that I'm gay. And I genuinely was fearful because I didn't love that part of myself. I didn't love myself. But the difference between me and a lot of these men is I didn't choose to go hurt other people. I ended up hurting myself, which, that's a whole another story to get into. But I never let my pain dictate how I treat other people. That's really what it comes down to. And a lot of these men are grown. And it just gets into my next topic. I used to have a soft spot for the old men because, like I said, I've been there myself. But I really had to learn boundaries because these are grown men. Like, why am I trying to save you? And when I say that I had to learn boundaries is I don't date the old man. I don't hook up with the old man because what they really need is a friend. They need community. They need people that are going to show them a better life and hopefully inspire them to be better people. Like, it's hard out here not having community. So I understand, like I said, I understand how they get to that point, but you don't need to hook up, bro. What you need is community. And you got a friend in me if, you need somebody to talk to, but I'm not going to hook up with you. I am not going to entertain you. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I am vulnerable to you because you might end up hurting me. And to be honest, I already experienced that and it was in the worst way possible. And I don't want to go through that again. So I'm very protective over myself because I value myself and I value who I am. And I'm not going to just let somebody that's unhealed come and break me. But if you're unhealed, I do want to show you support because I understand that is not easy and you need community, you need real friendships, and you need good people around you. So sorry, the old man, I have to call y'all out, but I got your back. When I was going through those tough times, I honestly, I broke. I almost took my life. I'm not gonna, walk around it. Not only that, I didn't write a note. I was that ashamed of who I was that I didn't even want them to know why I took my life. I wanted to be gone. I didn't feel like I belonged on this earth. I didn't feel like God wanted me here. In fact, I used to think that God was trying to kill me. I laugh about this now, but there were just so many instances where I almost died. Like, I got hit by a car, I fell off a tree, I got burnt. It was just it was a lot of things. I'm not going to get into it. A lot of it is embarrassing, but I used to always think oh, this is God trying to take me away because I don't belong here. I was a mistake. And I genuinely did believe that. And the whole time, God's probably bro, I'm trying to save you. I don't know how you keep getting in these situations, but I'm trying to save your life right now because I need you for something bigger. And I do believe that now. I do believe that I have protection. I do believe that God's always had my back. And even now moving to LA, there's just so many things that could have gone so wrong. And I just been protected. And I'm so, so grateful for it. I'm still here. I'm enjoying this beautiful day here. I don't even know how to explain it to you. I'm just so happy. This is my life. And I get to share it with y'all. And I get to hopefully inspire somebody to continue to keep living and also know that God loves you. And once you... God damn it. I feel like a broken record today. So if this episode seems a little choppy, it's because it is windy. I am cold. But I said I was going to show up, so I'm showing up. One of the biggest things that I have been working on in the past, I want to say 2 years, has been enjoying my time alone. I take myself out to nice dinners, I go to movies, and I don't know, I enjoy being with myself, which has definitely raised the standard when it comes to dating because I am not looking for somebody else to validate me anymore, and I'm also not looking for somebody to make me whole. Because I think I used to do that growing up. I always felt like I needed somebody. Like I said, I always felt alone. I always felt broken, and it was time that I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going to do what the fuck I want. I'm going to learn how to play music. I'm going to learn how to write. I'm going to learn to just do these things. And over time, it's just been developing into who I am now. And right now, I'm at the beach alone doing something that I'm not used to doing that I couldn't even imagine back then. So just fucking enjoy your time alone. Trust your gut. Trust yourself. Literally just fuck it. Buy yourself a nice dinner. Go get a nice steak. And I don't mean that type of steak. I mean, if you want to, we can provide. Trust yourself. Love yourself. And be that bitch. You are that bitch. Microphone is gonna die, so we're gonna switch. I have no idea where it stopped. But we're here. We're still going. Like I said, I enjoy being by myself. So it's honestly very weird going from being invisible to suddenly getting that kind of attention because I'm not used to it. And sometimes I get a little awkward and say some dumb shit. And then I call it protection. I was like, well, that's why he's gone because he's not meant to be here. And honestly, sometimes it is protection. I have dodged a lot of bullets because anytime a man shows interest and then I get spiritual with them and talk about like life and my goals and stuff like that, they get really weird. And a lot of times I find that a lot of people don't have goals and they get turned off by people that do. So I'd rather not be around that. I don't just want to be desired physically. I want to be seen for who I am and what I have to offer the world, Now, the kind of relationship that I am looking for is a supportive one, somebody I could build a life with, somebody that has their own goals, their own aspiration, their own career, and just wants to be great for themselves because we can be great together, baby. Like, for example, a type of man that I like is the way that Jacob Elordi carries himself as a person and with his character. I think that he seems very grounded as a person and he's a family man. I saw that he actually talks to his mom 3 times a day. I was like, okay, I like that because same. It's nice, to have that connection and have people that keep you grounded and being yourself. Like personally, I loved his Frankenstein. Honestly, like the passion he had in his performance and just what he loves to do, like I'm hot and bothered. But I was like, yeah, I want my man to be like him. I love his taste in music, his passion, of course. I already mentioned that. I could talk about that all day, baby. I love stuff like that. Honestly, I also love that he has boundaries and he's confident with who he is. Like I said, he's not trying to be likable. He's just himself. And let me shut up. But yeah, we will see what the vibe is when we meet in person in the future. I don't know. If I don't find my man and it turns out it was him all along and we get married, I am using this video as our vows. I am enamored by him. Yes. I can admit that. But respectfully, because our paths haven't crossed and I'm a firm believer in, getting to actually know a person for who they really are. So until I really know who he is in person and we see what our vibes. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, that's totally okay. I still respect all the work that he does, and that's not going to change unless he's a horrible person and hates the gays and hates Mexicans. And, I don't think he is. So, future husband, I'll see you in the future. Whoever you are, Jacob. And now, because this is the Pride edition of the episode, I get to share my coming out story with y'all. The first person I came out a few times. But the first person I came out to was my best friend. I had feelings for him and I told him how I felt. And then I took it right back the next day because he went to school and told everybody. That was not cool, but it happens. You got to know who you can trust, especially, being open like that. But, whatever. So I came out to him. And then the first time I officially came out to someone was one of my friends named Chris that I met at the gym through his mom. He's a straight man, so don't get any ideas, y'all. But I came out to him because I just felt safe. He didn't go to my school. He didn't know anybody there. And he seemed like he was open. And I appreciate him. He opened me with welcome arms. Like the first thing he said, that is so cool. I didn't expect that reaction. And that really helped me open up a little bit more. And, after that dark path that I was going through, having that reaction really meant a lot to me. So, Chris, I love you, man. I hope you're doing great. I'm so grateful for you, really. You, not to make it overwhelming, but you really made an impact in my life. So thank you. And, that led me to talk to my guidance counselor. And thank God she had a gay brother because she was very understanding. That could have gone south. I've heard scary stories of teachers taking advantage of children because, they're in a vulnerable place. And yeah, it's just I'm so grateful that that was my experience. And shout out to this guidance counselor, because she really helped me be able to navigate accepting myself and working towards being able to come out to my mom, which I spent about a year with the guy talking to the guidance counselor. And in this journey of learning to accept myself, eventually I came out to my mom, not in the best way possible because we got into an argument and then hopped in the car with my sister in the back of the car. But I broke. I really did. I couldn't even talk. I was crying. I was just distressed. And it was crazy because we were just at an aunt's house and I didn't want to be there. And I don't know why that created such a stress in my life at that moment. But I think it was just all the pain that I was holding inside that was really triggering this emotion. And my mom was like, "What's wrong? Did you get a girl pregnant? Well, like, what's happening? Like, tell me, talk to me. Like, did you do something bad?" I'm like, "No, mom, I'm gay." And we got silent for a little bit. My sister was in the back of the car. I know she could understand everything that was going on. She is a smart little girl. But yeah, we kind of all got quiet. Then we started talking again on that drive. That quiet felt like it was forever. It wasn't that long, but it felt like it was forever for me. And my mom was just like, "How come you couldn't have told me earlier? Why didn't you feel safe talking to me?" And it wasn't that I didn't feel safe talking to her. It was more of like I didn't really know what was going to happen and I didn't really love myself. So how could I expect somebody to love me if I don't love myself? And then we kind of both realized that my dad wasn't going to take it very well. Like, my relationship with my dad was great, but we've only had a few instances where, like, he's found me wearing a dress and, that was the first time he hit me. Anytime we talked about gay topics, he would get really incredibly mad. And I didn't feel safe. And I think my mom knew that too. So we all went into the closet. Me, my mom, and my sister went into the closet together because my dad just wasn't ready to hear it at that time. And eventually, as I got older and time passed, I finally decided to come out to him too. And I did right before I was going to move out. And we didn't speak for a few years. And it was rough. It was hard because all I really wanted was his acceptance. And eventually we finally did. And it wasn't easy. But, it takes time. Everything takes... healing takes time, especially for him. He didn't really know how to handle it, and he doesn't understand because he didn't have to live that life. So I completely understand that part of it. And also, when my parents had me, they were teenagers. They were like 19 years old, so they didn't know how to freaking deal with the child. They didn't know how to deal with me, so I can't really blame them for me feeling alone for years or just kind of growing up alone. But like I said, it made me stronger and it made me prepared, especially being in this industry. Like, I feel like back then, if I had started earlier, I wouldn't have had the protection I needed to get through because of all the horrible things that are happening in the music industry and even in the acting world. Like, my parents wouldn't have known what to do with that. Like, they didn't speak English very well. They would have been just like, "See, let them go with them," and I wouldn't have been safe. And I'm very glad that now I'm able to have the platform to be able to do things for myself. And not only that, protect myself from people, because not everybody has your best interest at heart. And like, for me, I love giving. I love being a light in people's life. I love just uplifting everybody around me. So being in this industry where people just take from you would not have been easy for me growing up. I would have been an easy target. I would have been abused. And I'm so fucking grateful that that wasn't my life. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be here, if I'm being honest. And so I share my story so that people can see, one, you are loved by God. You're not here for no reason. This is why you were put on this planet. You are strong. Anything that happens in your life, you can get through. You just have to trust yourself, trust your intuition, and don't let people plant doubt in your life. Move with your heart open and be a bad motherfucking bitch. Who knows? Next thing you know, you'll be performing with Beyonce. I'm talking to myself there now. Well, anyways, thank y'all for hanging out with me and hearing my story. And I hope that you enjoyed these interviews. I had such a lovely time talking to every single person at Pride last year. And I'm so glad they're finally coming out. And I'm so glad that I'm finally making this come to life and just being here with y'all. Thank you. Also, check out my song Si Me Gusta. It's out now on all streaming services, and the lyric video is out now. We'll keep the pride going all year, baby. I saw you with that Twinkie the other day. What? Honestly, just stop. I was gonna play it cool, but then I saw the rapper in your trash. I never thought that you, of all people, would do me like that. I'm done. It's not even what it looked like, babe. I said my piece. I hope that little Twinkie was worth it. Babe, you can't be mad at me. You can go. Don't even be mad. It's just one Twinkie. Oh, one? Just one. All right, babe. I bought two so that you could have one, but no, you ate both. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh my God, that's crazy. Babe, it's not that serious. It's just a Twinkie. Would you look at that? Si me gusta este Twinkie.
Si me gusta toda tu atención.
Hey, this is Jay Godí with T Behind the Music. Hope everybody's having a wonderful time. We're at WeHo Pride. Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Taylor. I'm from Chicago.
Nina from Chicago.
Hello, I'm Eric, and I am from the San Fernando Valley.
Caio. I am originally from Brazil, but I live here in LA.
Oh, eu falo português?
Português, é isso aí.
My name is Sunny, and I'm from Los Angeles.
Sunny LA, and your name is Sunny. I love it. Leo Ray of Sunshine. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. How has music impacted your life?
Oh, yeah. So I love the song. Actually, it's by Beyonce, Pretty Hurts. That is my favorite song. I think it relates to everyone, right? I listen to it when I'm down, when I'm happy, when I need a little bit of emotional support. The lyrics just really speak to me. I was listening to one of her interviews, and she was talking about she wrote it when she was really needing a pick-me-up about herself. And you think it's Beyonce, right? She's gorgeous, amazing, talented. Why would she need a pick-me-up about herself? But everyone does, you know?
Float by Janelle Monáe. When she says she's changed, she's not the same, that really impacted me because we all go through phases of our lives where we seem to take on a new personality, like it's an advanced version of ourselves. That really hit me because I feel like I'm entering a stage of my life where I'm growing into who I'm really supposed to be as an adult.
Mine from Janelle Monáe is Victorious. When she's like, "Cause to be victorious." Oh, I'm like, she gets me. Oh, thank you. I'm a music artist, which is why I started the podcast to talk about music and put out any energy towards independent artists and get them to like put themselves out there and inspire them. Be like, hey, if I can do it, I had no resources, I didn't know anybody. It's just little steps that I took. Obviously, it takes longer, but if I'm able to break through, anybody can.
Big impact, especially being a gay guy. Like Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Madonna, they help you become who you are in a lot of ways because you don't know how to navigate that. So being able to have an artist to kind of express things that hit home and resonate with you, then yeah. Music has a big, big part in that.
Well, I'm a musician to start with. Music has been the catalyst to every event in my life. Good, bad, neutral. Yeah, music is everything to me.
A lot of the Demi Lovato songs, Skyscraper, it was like an escape for me. Like everybody, it saves people's life.
What is a song that makes you proud to be yourself?
Rainbow by Mariah Carey. When you think of just overcoming and becoming and knowing that there is light at the end of the tunnel, definitely that.
Born This Way by Lady Gaga. Obviously, the LGBTQ plus anthem, that's a good song.
So the first one that comes to mind is Brave by Sarah Bareilles. Sarah is one of my favorite songwriters in the whole world. Sarah, if you're watching this, I love you so much, mother. It's a song that not only inspired me being brave about being a LGBTQIA plus person, but also a person who struggles with anxiety and depression. That song inspired me to be brave, so yeah.
Ooh, that is a tough one. Oh my goodness. One is it's called I by Kendrick Lamar, and it's basically I love myself. Like that one.
That's a good one.
I would also say Water Me by Lizzo.
Roses by Aretha Franklin. Have you ever heard that song? Yes. Okay. That's a song. It's a classic. And if you listen to the lyrics, it absolutely makes me proud to be myself because we're all roses, for sure. And the lyrics, they're simple, but they definitely hit home and they just make you feel so good about yourself. And yeah, yeah, that's my song.
What does pride mean to you?
Pride means being myself. And we would not be here without trans representation from people of color. Marsha P. Johnson, being able to be in a space, in a city that is accepting. So it means everything because I am a torchbearer of all of our great ancestors, those who aren't with us, and also the future to say that it's okay to be who you are. There's nothing better than us being in this moment, especially now, given everything that's going on with the administration, that we be proud about who we are as gay people, to take up space, to show that we're seen, valued, and heard. And if we're not, that we're gonna take up space to make sure that we are. Because we gotta fight for everybody else, not just us.
Do you have any favorite LGBT artists?
Chaperone, duh. Okay. Chaperone, hello.
I love my bisexual artists, so I'm gonna definitely go with Victoria Monet. Victoria Monet, if you are watching this, I stand, like I love her. I think she should be the headliner for next year's Pride. Whatever we can campaign to get her here, I've watched her multiple times and I think she's sensational. Also, again, bisexual artist, definitely gotta say Megan Thee Stallion. I know you dabble a little bit, Meg, so that's why I'm calling it out. But then obviously, Lil Nas X. Bummed that he couldn't make it. Incredible performer, stands in his truth. Love Lil Nas X.
For me, I would say to throw on another bisexual queen, Tinashe. Ooh!
She's sensational. Bring her back, because she performed before, and we need her back in West Hollywood.
My Apple Music playlist is all over the place. I don't have a favorite artist right now.
I don't know. You have to tell me. I think these artists are within the community. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe they are. I'm not sure if Lady Gaga is, but Lady Gaga, Jojo Siwa, is she an artist now? I like her music. I like her songs. I like her songs. And then also Lizzo, is she within the community? I don't know. You know, everyone's so fluid nowadays. And so I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful.
I would say if I had to name one, it'd probably be Victoria Monet.
Yeah, Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
Two. What else?
Songs are just amazing. All her songs get me right.
He sings the song Pray. Sam Smith.
Yes.
I love Sam Smith. Oh, I love Sam Smith.
Yeah.
So okay, that's my fave.
Mine is Tinashe. She's one of my favorite artists. I went to see her last year for her Quantum Baby tour. I love her so much. I ended up buying extra tickets just to give them away, just so more people can experience her that haven't. She produces, she writes, she performs, like, it's just incredible. On stage, she eats it up, and she's such a kind-hearted person, and it's just like, I could talk about her for hours.
Like recently or any? Oh my God, there's so many. I have this thing that I like supporting not very known LGBT artists. There's lots of singers and lots of musicians and bands that I like to follow closely, you know, in case they blow up and I can say, I've been here since the beginning. No, currently there's this guy, I was telling you about him. His name is Grant Kanoki. He's a singer-producer. He's playing in Pride this evening at the Out Loud Festival. He's really good, produces his own music, writes his own music. You should check him out. But you can't forget the classics that's been there since the beginning for our community. You know, Troye Sivan. I would say even Lady Gaga, because she said before that she was part of the community. And me, if you guys want to check out my music.
Yes. What's your favorite song you've written?
Oh God. That is out. It would be a song called One. It's like in a parenthesis, One. It's a song, it was inspired by the movie 500 Days of Summer, and it's about starting again after heartbreak.
What do you think is missing in mainstream music when it comes to queer artists?
What's missing is being a great storyteller. We talk about kind of like the sex side, which isn't a bad thing, but it's also how we got to where we are, right? Like we get to the part of our sexuality where we're okay, but more stories on the journey of how you got there. Because again, I think that continues to touch home for so many people. I think today, we connect with other artists' stories, again, like I talked about with Mariah Carey's Rainbow, because I could see myself in that. So more queer artists, talk about your becoming. We need to hear that. We all connect with it.
And also, most important thing is show people that we are human beings. Yeah. We're more than just queer gay artists. Yes, we talk about it in our music because we want to be able to be like, hey, you know, this is what we're doing, this is what we strive for, but the most important thing is like, we're way more than that. Yeah. That's just such a small aspect, and it's the amazing aspect of our lives because it makes us who we are today, and it makes us strong.
I think support. I think we need some support. I think we need record labels to do better. We need record labels to look at us and take a chance on us. It doesn't matter what we're singing about. Obviously, as queer people, I know you're also a singer and a songwriter. If you guys didn't know this, you should check his music out, obviously. But I feel like us as musicians, obviously the music industry changed so much in the last few years. It's easier if you want to make music now. However, we still need your support. You have this guy. This guy makes his own content. He records it. He puts his own music out. He makes his own remixes. And, you know, I want to see him having a platform that he can use to fund his projects, to fund his music, to give him the leap that he needs to. Just like, you know, like my best friend, Blake Corpse, another queer artist. You know, I feel like if you and Blake had the support that you guys needed to, you'll be flying high. So, yeah, we need support. Record labels, look at us. You know, we're here.
Support the gays.
Support the gays.
Yes,
and
we-
the bis, and the trans,
And the trans.
and the non-binaries.
The non-binaries.
And
And the every letter of the alphabet, please. We are the alphabet mafia, baby. Don't play with us. I'm kidding. No, but that is something that I agree with. That is very important in music. Is that we do need support. We do need people to see us as people, not even as queer artists, to really see us as artists. Because
Yes.
being gay is such a minor part. Obviously, we talk about it because we want to bring representation and we want people to see themselves in us. But the most important thing is we're artists.
Yeah.
We're not any different than your Beyoncé's, your Lady Gaga's, your Taylor Swift's. We're literally like everybody else.
Yeah.
There's no difference. We just enhance it with our gayness because people need to know that they can achieve those things as well. So that is our goal. And I wish the same for you, to get the platform, be able to fund your stuff because it is hard out here, especially during these times. But we're bad bitches.
Let me say this, one more thing. 3 prides ago, Chapel Roan was on these streets playing her ping pong in club when nobody knew anything about her. Your next Chapel Roan could be one of us. Think about that.
Oh, chaperone.
Oh, me? Oh,
Just say
Chalupa Road.
Chalupa Road. I mean, if you like chalupas, chaperone, have it.
I love you so much.
Is there anything you will tell your younger self?
Ooh, you're gonna get disappointed a lot, but as long as you keep your head up, thinking about that dream that you wanted to do, it'll come true soon.
Amen. Keep your head up.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good.
Hey, I love that. That's honesty.
Yeah,
Dude, thank you so
appreciate
much.
you.
I would tell my younger self to be authentic no matter what.
I would tell my younger self to not be so hard on myself and take a breath. Don't put so much pressure on yourself all the time because things are going to be okay. Like, take it a day at a time. Things are going to work out. You're amazing and beautiful and gorgeous. And just take it a day at a time. You got it.
Come out looking amazing as you two do. With the outfits, the colors very complement to your skin, and the eye color and the glass. I see what you did.
Thank you.
Because even like the lip lines up with the glasses.
See what I did there? Okay.
I pay attention. This is Ivy Park.
It is Ivy Park.
I knew it. I recognize.
You gotta stay with the Renaissance and all things Beyonce.
Amen. Perfect. Well, you're gonna love this podcast.
Thank you.
And next question is, so unprepared.
You're good.
My favorite thing to say in Portuguese is "Eu frito frango."
What does that mean?
That means I fry chicken.
I love fried chicken.
Yeah.
I know. Eu gosto frito frango.
Eu gosto de frango frito.
Oh, eu gosto de frango frito. Hey, eu gosto de frango frito. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's me. The most.